Still morning. A few more minutes of morning.
Roberto, why don't you stand over here?
Good morning. Thank you all for joining us. I don't think I could have said it better myself, so I'll just thank the Daily News for saying this. Nice save. So, it's been a tough couple of months for MTA. No one knows that better than all of you. But gathering today is one of those really sweet highlights when we get to remind everyone of the true heroes that we work with every single day. So I'm so proud to be here today to honor two true heroes of our transit family, two transit employees who represent the best of our agency and the best of New York, Roberto Richer and Shanika Cheatham. Their truly selfless actions yesterday exemplify what transit employees do every day in caring for the millions of people who use our system. I'll start with Roberto. When one of our riders accidentally fell onto the tracks here at J Street Metrotech, Roberto didn't hesitate to act. He put himself in danger to help a fellow New Yorker, leaping onto the tracks to pull the man to safety, with just a few seconds to spare before a C train came into the station. And I'll tell you what I told Roberto when I was talking to him on the phone yesterday. He didn't seem to flinch. He didn't seem to take a second. He just jumped onto the tracks and he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He knew exactly what to do. I was getting a little nervous watching the video because I knew the train was coming, but he was completely fearless, which is exactly what I think we get used to in all of our colleagues. I'll wait. I'm also honored to recognize Shanika Cheatham for her heroic actions during this incident. Shanika saw the commotion on the tracks and immediately rushed to go get help. She came back to the platform to help the injured rider, using fresh cleaning cloths to stem his bleeding where he hit his head. She stayed with the man until help arrived, making him as comfortable as possible. I am delighted to present a special commendation to Roberto for his service, which will be placed in his permanent transit record. I am proud to award Shanika a certificate of commendation for her quick thinking and noble thoughts as well. Congratulations and thank you to both of you. I'll turn it over to our Chief Customer Officer, Sarah Meyer. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Sarah. Roberto and Shanika are truly heroes of the subway. It is so important to give them the recognition they deserve, not just today, but every day. Yesterday's event was extraordinary, but it wasn't unusual. Our coworkers perform daily acts of heroism that often go unnoticed, whether it's disinfecting trains and stations, driving buses, or helping pass out masks. When it comes to circumstance, our frontline employees always go above and beyond. Shanika and Roberto have been heroes throughout the pandemic, and they will continue to be going forward. Extraordinary service is routine for the men and women of New York City Transit. They're here to keep New York moving. There's a reason why we call our customers customers. We take special care of every rider in our system. So that's why I'm so proud to be here today to honor Roberto and Shanika. So I'll have them now speak for a few words.
Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen. I want to first of all take the time to, before anything, I would like to thank God for allowing me to have the privilege of helping and saving someone's life. Also, I want to thank New York City Transit for the 27 years serving as a structure maintainer, a job that I love dearly. The love of the people of this great city and the training that I acquired made me willing and capable to go beyond the call of duty. I also want to wish the best to Mr. Jim Mullen, hoping for his great recovery. We all belong to this earthly human family, and we need to love, care, respect, and have the empathy for each other. I also want to take the time to tell my kids, my wonderful kids, Sade, Kayla, Janfer, I love you. You've been through so much, and Dad is still here. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Chanika Cheatham. I am a CTA. Yesterday was just instinct. I saw something going on the northbound platform. I was on a southbound, and I immediately went into action, letting the station agent know that I was coming up the stairs. I started calling her immediate to let her know I was coming. By the time I got to the top of the stairs, she was already at the door, asking me what happened. I told her somebody had fell on the roadbed on the northbound. I immediately ran downstairs. I saw blood everywhere. I gave Roberto all the cloths I had in my pocket, all the gloves. It was just natural instinct. It was scary, but it was natural instinct. I just hope Mr. Jim is okay. That's all I really cared about. Anybody that called me yesterday, that was a major concern. Thank you.
I was just gonna say one more thing, and then we'll take your question. Roberto has 27 years of service. Chanika will be 1 year of service in November. And I just love that we have a veteran of 27 years, and can I call you a newbie? A rookie? A rookie or a newbie? Young, beautiful, new MTA colleague, and just such a reflection on our workforce, that we've had folks here for, going on 30 years doing this work day in and day out, and then a brand new person who knows exactly what to do and jumps in. So I didn't mean to interrupt your question. Go ahead. Yeah.
Was it Roberto or Chanika?
I actually was waiting for the train to go back to work, and I think the guy had a balloon that he was carrying, and I think when he fell on the track, the balloon popped. And then pretty much people across the track were screaming, and then I turned around, because I was facing the local track. I turned around and I saw him, and I immediately spring into action, went on the tracks, and pulled him out. There's another individual that was there with me, and I wanted to take the time. He's a great guy. He speaks Spanish. So I just want to let him know that, mi hermano, amigo, tú eres una alma de Dios. Dios te bendiga y espero verte porque tú también eres un héroe.
Roberto, could you see, or did you know how close the train was when it was coming?
I'm sorry.
Could you tell a train was coming? Like, did it say in the board?
Actually, I didn't even see the train coming. So when I looked down, I didn't see no train. I just immediately spring into action, picked him up. The other guy helped me out. We picked him up, and I told him, because he was small. So when you down on the tracks, it's pretty tall. So I told him already, get your butt upstairs, go in the platform. Then I went up, and thank God we made it on time.
So you didn't, what made you jump down there? I know you said it was instinct, but you didn't hesitate, like, okay.
No, you don't hesitate. When you see a helpless person like that, the way he was, the way I looked at him, and he was bleeding, it's immediate. I mean, that's someone's father, that's someone's son. He's a 7-year-old guy. I just like, I got to get him out.
Did he say anything to you?
No, he was pretty much in shock.
And when you got back up, when did it finally hit you, like, oh my God, what did I just do?
It hit me when I was going back on the train. Then, I'm like, oh my God, what's going to happen now? And that's it. But I thank God. I thank God. That's one thing. God, thank you You help me to help this guy. I hope he does well. Anybody knows how he doing? Please, you know what I mean?
Have
I
you,
hope he's doing well.
have you ever done anything like this before?
No. The only thing is bringing my kids to the world and watching them come into the world. That's all. That's the most wonderful thing.
And what do you do for the MTA? What did you told us what you do for the?
Yes, I'm a structure maintainer.
What does that mean?
Structure maintainer. Well, I'm a painter.
Okay.
So we do upgrading from the station, repair, and maintenance.
And you said you were heading to work? You were waiting on the platform to go to work?
Yes.
Okay. How many kids do you have?
How many days?
How many kids
I
do you
have.
have?
Oh, how many kids I have? I have 3 wonderful kids.
How old are they?
This is my 8-year-old daughter's drawing. She told me that she wanted to be with me, so I had to carry her with me.
Did you tell your kids what you did when you got home?
Yes.
What did they say?
They're actually watching me right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
what did they say? Do they think? I mean,
They're so proud.
what did they say to you?
They say they're so proud. They're happy. They're happy that I'm okay. My baby girls, they say, "You crazy, Daddy."
How old is she?
She's 8 years old.
8. Okay. And Shanika, can you come up? What? Okay, so you see Roberto. You see the guy once he comes up on the platform.
No, I actually heard the noise from the southbound side where I was. I heard the pop, but we wasn't really sure what the pop was. So then we hear somebody scream, and it was like, help him. Then I saw him jump down. So when he jumped down, I ran up the stairs to come over, and there was like blood everywhere. So I just had cloths, gloves, and I just started giving it to everybody. Whoever came on the scene, I was giving them everything.
What was running through your mind at that point?
The man really didn't look good, so I was kind of nervous. I just was like, I just need him to be okay.
Did you say anything to him, or did he say anything? at
No,
that
he
point?
wasn't really saying anything.
What do you think? What about you? Have you ever done it or been in that situation?
No, I have never been in that situation. I haven't been down here a year yet, so I guess that was like my first experience.
And
And it was an experience.
what about your family? Do you have kids? Are you married?
I have 2 kids, 2 girls, 14 and 8 years old. Hi, Nia and Imani.
What did they think when you? Did you tell them what happened when you got home?
I did tell them, and I showed them the clip. They were kind of excited, but they just kept asking me if I was okay. I have a fiance as well. So if you're watching, hi, honey.
Can you spell your first and last name for us?
My first name is CHA-NIKKA. My last name is spelled CHEATHAM.
And can you pronounce your first name for us?
Chanika. Last name is Cheatham.
Great. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Si nos puede decir una cuanta palabra en español de qué sucedió cuando tú viste la persona, ¿cómo tú reaccionaste?
Bueno, en realidad es algo espontáneo. Al ver un señor indefenso en el carril del tren, lo primero que uno actúa inmediatamente. Tengo 27 años trabajando para New York City Transit y esta organización nos entrena, nos ayuda y nos da la confianza de actuar en orden de poder hacer lo correcto.
¿Qué orgulloso tú estás de representar esta institución?
¿Perdón?
¿Qué orgulloso o cómo te sientes de representar el MTA?
Me orgullece, tengo 27 años trabajando para ellos, me orgullece y cada día que pasa me siento más orgulloso de poder trabajar y ayudar a esta organización y alimentar a mis hijos.
¿Me puedes explicar qué sucedió si tú no viste cuando se cayó la persona, tú escuchaste, qué sucedió?
Bueno, en realidad lo que me alertó fue la explosión de un volumen que el señor tenía, parece que él hacía deliveries, y los gritos de la gente. Algo me dijo, cónchale, da la vuelta y ve al carril y te vas a dar de cuenta. Entonces, cuando vi en el carril, lo vi indefenso, un señor mayor de edad, de una vez miré hacia a ver si el tren venía y me tiré en el carril para sacarlo.
Y tú dijiste que hubo otra persona que te ayudó.
Había otro individuo, una alma de Dios que, o espero que él esté oyendo ahora mismo. Oye, sinceramente sin ti las cosas no hubieran sido como fue, y quiero agradecerte por tu ayuda, y tú también eres un héroe.
Roberto, without that other second guy, do you think you would have been able to get the gentleman out?
I do work out, so, but I have to give him credit. He was brave enough to go down there and spring into action and help out. So I have to give him credit.
And once you realized and got him up, and then the train came, were you like, oh my good, like then you realized, holy moly.
Then I realized it was madness, that what I did. So, but I did it. Thank God. The man is alive today, and that's most important.
I
So,
think you just explained this. The balloon, what kind of balloon? What were you?
I think it was helium balloon.
Oh, just
You
like
see,
a-
when he fell on the track, it popped.
Okay.
So immediately, you turn around, it's like people screaming, and they pointed to the track. So when I looked, I just jumped.
Do you
And
hope to
immediately
meet
took him out.
Do you hope to meet the gentleman again? or see him?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I hope Mr. Mullen is recovering and is doing much better today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hero of the subway. See it? Behind you. Okay. No, give it to him. Yeah, there we go. Right? Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, you want to do the check, right? Of your bravery and service. Thank you so much, Shanika.
Okay. All right. Oh.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you to our heroes.